All right, we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and this is We Love Comics. And I just wanted to go over the remaining comics from my live auction that was held on Mother's Day. The comics that are still available for purchase. So you have until this coming Sunday, May 18th, to purchase any of the comics that are still available. I'll show them. I'm not going to go into full detail. You can watch the auction from the other day if you want the full details with graders notes and things like that. But I'm going to do them in the same order as I did in the auction, so it'll be easier to find them because it'll be the least valuable to the most valuable. So if you're looking for the more valuable ones, that'll be at the near the end of the auction. And like I predicted, um, 100% of my sales happen before or after the auction. There were no bidders at all during the live auction, which I've had happen before. So that's why I tell people all the time that want to do business with me. Um, it pays to make the offers in advance before the auction, but I always tell people don't despair because unlike many other YouTube channels out there that do auctions, once the auction's done, that's it. I give people up to 1 week after the auction closes to still be able to buy any of the remaining books. And remember, purchasing the payment plans are available for this and discounts depending on your payments. So I'll go over that stuff briefly before I show the comics. But like I said, it's going to be in the order it was in the auction. So if you want further full details and the fuller descriptions of the remaining books, you can go see it on the auction that was done on Mother's Day, which was Sunday the 11th. And by the way, I hope everybody had a very happy Mother's Day. Quick shout out to my Patreon members. To keep this quick, I'm just going to show them right here. But if you want to support my channel, you can go to patreon.com/slash we love comics. The proceeds, like 90% of the proceeds, goes to helping all the stray animals that I take care of. But it will also help contribute to making my content. So if you are a person that can support, you just go to patreon.com/slash we love comics. You'll get your name displayed and shouted out in every single video. And if I can get to 20 paid members, in any given month, there will be giveaways that I'm giving away. Every single month, we have at least 20 paid members, so you can pause on that. Um, Auction rules we don't have to worry about, but you could pause this to see the shipping and handling costs and things of that nature. Number six, you could see is the payment plans. So remember, there's no interest on those payment plans. But if you want to read over that, you could pause the video at some point. Some of the stuff you don't have to worry about because this isn't the auction. And here are the ways to pay. You can do, and the funny part is, of the 18 comics that I had listed originally for the auction, six have been sold. So 1/3 of the auction has sold already. And like I said, that was before and after. And every single person is paying cash. So everybody's mailing me, including people overseas. And you get a discount if you're paying cash. So I'll go over that really quick, but again, it's in the live auction that I did. If your total is between 199 and 499, if you send cash, or you can meet me in person if you live in the Tampa, Florida area, you get a 2% discount off the total price. You also get free shipping and a free comic book. If the price is between 599 and 999, you get a 5% cash discount plus the free shipping, and that's domestic free shipping and a free comic. And if it's $1,000 or more, you send cash, it's a 7% discount and the free shipping and the free comic. If you do a check or money order, you'll get those same discounts as it would be the cash, but you'll get half price shipping and handling and to get a free comic. If you do Venmo or Cash App, you get a free comic as your bonus. And you can also do the PayPal, which is, as you can see, peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. But there are no free offers with that because I get charged a large percentage. So again, it pays to do that, and your comics will be mailed out within 24 to 48 business hours. Usually it's that day or the next day. Of course, it has to be a business day where the post office is open. I will send them priority mail, well packaged. So, with that being said, let's give a shout out to Daniel, one of the people who buys. Daniel has bought for me more than anybody on my auctions. I mean, I have a lot of repeat business, but Daniel, he has purchased for me. Soon, my collection will be his collection, basically. So welcome. If you want to ever ask him, first of all, subscribe to his channel. He only has a little bit over 100 subscribers. I'd say I'd ask as a personal favor. He's been nothing but a gentleman to me. When we had the risk of that hurricane last year, where we thought we could potentially lose our home, he actually was willing to open up his basement for me and my family to live in, and we've never met before. So I mean, that's an amazing person. So if you guys can subscribe to him, but you can ask him any questions about him purchasing from me from my auctions repeatedly. He's done many unboxing videos, and we're not talking dollar books. I mean, he's bought from me Hulk 180. He's bought for me Avengers #4, X-Men '94, Daredevil #1, Strange Tales 110, and other books like that. So check out his videos, and you could see some of those comics. And also we got GT Key Comic. Both of them are my moderators, so welcome. And I just want to reiterate, payment plans are available. Contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. But like I said, I'm gonna show the remaining comics. I'm just gonna tell you the price. And if you want fuller details, you could watch the auction that I did on Sunday. And let's just do it. And again, it's gonna go in the order it was in the auction. So the first comic available for purchase that no one bid on, G.I. Joe #1. This is a PGX 9.0, off-white to white pages, selling it for only $149 plus shipping and handling. Now, on any of these at this point, if more than one person contacts me about a book, it's going to go to the person that offers the higher amount. So if both say they want, for example, if two or more people say, "Hi, I'm inquiring about this book," let's just say two people ask for it. Well, I'll tell them that the price is 149, but if more than one person says they want it, whoever gives the highest offer will get the book. So obviously, I'm not going to wait for weeks to see if somebody else is going to message me. It has to be within a 12-hour period of the same day. So if you say you want the book, I'm going to make it easier within a 4-hour window. So it gives people time because not everybody watches this live. So if somebody else asks for a book within 4 hours, or if you're willing to pay for it in full cash, um, that'll be it. Because I want to work with people and make sure everybody's happy. But this is only $149. It's the first appearance of G.I. Joe in comic book form. Again, off-white to white pages. So if you're interested in that book, it is still available. You could contact me, peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. This book also I'm selling for only $149. It's Uncanny Avengers #1. I mean, no one's buying it for the book or the grade. They're buying it for the signature because it is guaranteed. It has signature verification from EGS. It is a 9.0 with white pages. The reason it's a 9.0, you could see either he did it or as it was being passed along, it got smeared. So that's why the grade is lower. But I mean, a Stanley signature is going to bring at least between $125 and $150 for a book alone. And I'm charging $149 total plus shipping. Also, keep in mind, I do not charge eBay taxes. So if you're talking an expensive book, you're talking hundreds of dollars you're saving on top of what I'm selling them for. So keep that in mind to how much you'll save. Oh, yeah, Jason asked Daniel. He'll be more than happy to give that. Daniel, you could put your link here if you want. I have no problem with that. All right, next up available. I'm actually surprised no one inquired about this book because it's relatively cheap and it's definitely a book that's going to continue to go up in price. This is Fantastic Four Annual #2, a respectable 4.5 grade, off-white to white pages. This is the origin of Doctor Doom. We know Doctor Doom is coming to the MCU, who is not going to be a one and done character. Starting on this one, only $299 plus shipping. I recommend to people all the time, go on eBay, look at Fantastic Four Annual 2 at a 4.5 and see the lowest one that was sold on eBay. And you'll see not only is mine cheaper, but you also have to add the eBay taxes on top of whatever price you see it was sold for because they do not include that in the final price. So if you saw one sold for 325 or 350, that's 325 or 350 plus the eBay tax. So I don't charge tax. So 299 gets you the origin of Doctor Doom, which is going to go up in value. So I'm selling books that are not on the decline, they're on the incline. So keep that in mind. Next up, Ghost Rider #1, same grade 4.5, with white pages. Centerfold is detached, but that doesn't matter really when it comes to a graded book, especially in this grade. That is absolutely allowed in that grade. This is the first appearance of Damian Hellstorm in a cameo, and it's Ghost Rider, Johnny Blaze's first solo series. Because remember, he started out in Marvel Spotlight, and I'm starting this one for sale for only $325. So again, look up on eBay, Ghost Rider #1 in a 4.5, and you'll see that mine is cheaper than the lowest one sold, and you have to add eBay taxes on top of that, and you'll see that I am doing these very fair. And with the payment plans, anything from 399 up. So basically every comic after this will qualify. From 399 to 499, you can get a 2-month payment plan. Again, no interest. If the book or the combination equals 500 to 699, you can get a 3-month payment plan. If the book value is 700 to 999, you can get a 6-month payment plan. 1,000 to 2,999, you can get a 1-year payment plan, and $3,000 and up, it would be a 2-year payment plan if you need it. Obviously, you could pay for it in full if you need to, but the faster you pay for it, the faster you get the book. But again, no interest with that. All right, so next books. Some of these I'm actually surprised did not sell, but they did not sell yet because I ended up not realizing that it was Mother's Day that I was doing the auction when I said on Sunday until somebody brought it up, but I wasn't going to take it down because I know that, like I said, the day after the auction, 4 more comics sold. So this, of course, Silver Surfer #1. It is a 3.0 off-white to white pages. Origin of Silver Surfer, obviously not his first appearance because that's in Fantastic Four #48, but this is his first ongoing solo series. Absolutely gorgeous cover. Looks pretty darn good for a 3.0. Um, Selling this one for only $399 plus shipping. So that would qualify for a 2-month payment plan if you need it. Contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com if you're interested in that one. Somebody asked about this book, but they never got back to me, so it is still available. Werewolf by Night 32, which of course is the first appearance of Moon Knight. That is off-white to white pages. $499. I'm sorry, $449 for this book for a 3.5, so respectable grade. And again, if you want to check like the greatest notes and everything, you can watch the auction, or you can ask me by emailing me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. So again, you could look on eBay, look up Werewolf by Night 32 at a 3.5. You'll see that mine is the cheapest. And again, no eBay taxes, and you can get a 2-month payment plan if you need it. All right, next up, another book I had people ask about, but no one yet has officially made a deposit. So unless a deposit's made, it doesn't matter if I have 50 people asking for a book. A deposit holds it and guarantees it's no longer available for sale. But this is Silver Surfer #4, iconic classic cover. This is a 4.5, so a nice mid-grade book. Light tan to off-white pages. $499 plus shipping and handling, and that would qualify for you for the 2-month payment plan. But this is what I would recommend because you're right at the edge. If you need a little more time, if you offer me 500 for it, which is just $1 more, it puts you in the 3-month payment plan bracket. So just increasing the offer to $1 higher instead of a 2-month payment plan, you'd have 3 months to pay for it. So that might be a strategy that would be advantageous to you by only adding one extra dollar, and you get an extra month to pay for it. All right, so 5 more books still available. It's another book I've had people ask about, but no one's left a deposit. So this is Amazing Spider-Man #50. First appearance of the Kingpin, again, classic cover, respectable mid-grade, 4.5. Off-white to white pages. It does say small piece of tape on the front cover, but that's not restoration or anything. Presents very well. And again, of course, first appearance of the Kingpin, who has been rumored to be in the next Spider-Man movie. So Definitely, even if he's not in a movie, it's an iconic character, that goes between a Spider-Man villain and a Daredevil villain. Yours for the price of $499. Again, if you say I'll give you 500 for it, you'll go from a 2-month payment plan to a 3-month payment plan, again, if you need it. Next up, we got the gold edition of Venom #1. This is a 9.8 with white pages, limited run of only 11,000 copies, which they actually state right there. The gold edition, one of 11,000, in incredibly good shape. I mean, obviously, that's why it's a 9.8. I bought this one back in New York Comic Con back in the 90s. I don't remember the exact year, but I bought this back when it came out. So I've been the sole owner of this book before I bought it from the person who had it at Comic Con, and it just came out. So I would assume he was the original owner, and then I became the only owner since then. So this book, uh, and again, look this up. This is not a cheap book, but it's $1,099. Again, if you were buying this on eBay, even if eBay had it for the same price of $1,099, you'd have to add about another $200 extra in taxes. So just getting it from me would save you at least about $200 extra in taxes, and this would qualify for up to 1 year payment plan. So you'd have 1 year to pay for it, which means it would average out to about $800. I'm sorry, $80 a month, roughly, to pay for this book. Now, again, you could pay for it quicker and you'll get the book quicker. But I mean, to be able to get Venom #1, the gold variant, at a 9.8 for basically about $85 a month, roughly, payment plan for 1 year if you need it. I mean, you can't get that anywhere else. All right, last three books. And I'm going to place this in the comments section, and I'll also pin it to the to the live chat. I'll pin it to the comment section once this uploads. But that's how you can contact me. And again, all these books are available until this Sunday, the 18th. All right, next up. This is a book, you're talking a rare book. This is the Vampirella 23. It is signed by the artist. This is the Bloody Metal variant of this book, which is limited to only 75 copies. It's very shiny. And it is a 9.9. That did not shock me at all. I actually thought it would be a 10, to be perfectly honest. But it is a 9.9 with white pages. I'm selling this book for only $899. And that would qualify for a 6-month payment plan to get this book. So again, it's limited to only 75 copies, so it's a pretty rare book, and I doubt there are many 9.9s. I haven't seen any, but if you look on eBay, the best one somebody has is a 9.8. And they're selling that, I think, either $399 or $599. I'm not sure, I don't remember. So it could, I think it's $599, but don't quote me because I don't remember, so you'd have to look it up. But I think $899 for a 9.9 of a book that might be maybe 3 or 4 of them would definitely be something to display. And it's signed by Warren, I think Lowe. I think that's how it's pronounced. So it's signed by the artist, which is confirmed. It is limited to 75 copies. It is the KRS Comics exclusive cover. All right, last two are big boys. Both of these would qualify for the 1 year payment plans. So, big boy book, Daredevil #1. First appearance of Daredevil, Karen Page, and Foggy Nelson. First appearance of his banana suit. Nice lower grade to make it more affordable for people to be able to acquire a Grail, a Silver Age Grail, and a very undervalued Grail, in my opinion. Off-white pages as well. Yours for $1,299. And again, you would have up to 1 year Now, keep in mind, even if you had PayPal credit, the best you can get with PayPal credit is 6 months. And remember, eBay charges you taxes. So if you saw this, and like I said, go look on eBay, look up Daredevil #1 at a 1.8. You'll see that mine is selling for lower than anybody else is selling it or sold in that grade. And then you have to add on top of it taxes. So even if somebody had it selling for $1,300, you'd probably pay about over 1,500 when all said and done. So purchasing from me here, you're saving a couple of $100 in taxes. So this is a big boy book. I don't mind holding on to it because Daredevil's going to be coming to the MCU as far as movies are concerned. And he's another one of the ones rumored to be in the Spider-Man movie. That's just going to make this that much more popular at the time. So this is a book that's going to go up regardless of a movie or not. So here's your chance to own a Grail. You can have up to 1 year to pay for it, no interest for only $1,299 plus shipping. Last but not least, I could sell this for a lot higher. I can hold on to this, so if nobody wants it, that's perfectly fine with me. I'll hold on to it and watch it continuously creep up in price. Fantastic Four #1 for the CGC lovers. It is a point 0.5 and it is restored, but it's complete. Nothing missing. No coupons cut out. So go look up what one page of Fantastic Four #1 sells for. And just to show you, I looked this up on eBay. The lowest complete point 0.5 for sale is selling for $4,999. That's about $400 in taxes. Between $350 and $400 extra in taxes. So you'd be paying about $5,500 roughly for that book for a complete point 0.5. The lowest restored Fantastic Four #1 is a 1.0 selling for 4,699. So it is point 0.5 higher, but it is restored. And again, that's not including taxes. So you're talking about roughly around $300. So you're talking about $5,000 for a restored 1.0. I am selling this point 0.5 complete book. It has a facsimile cover. It has a glued on back cover that's restored, and there is some tear seals in the centerfold. I'm selling this for only $1,999. Again, this would qualify for a 1 year payment plan. You'd have a chance to own a lower grade, but you'd still own the first appearance of Fantastic Four #1 and no extra hundreds of dollars in eBay taxes. So those are the books. If you're interested in any of them, you have until Sunday, the 18th, to be able to purchase them. Contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. Again, these are all the different ways to pay. But like I said, if you either visit me if you're near the Tampa area and pay cash, or if you mail it, you'll get those discounts on top of it. So you can get like, for example, that Fantastic Four #1. That would qualify for a 7% cash discount, free shipping and handling, a free comic book, and 1 year to pay for it with no interest and no taxes. Tell me anywhere else you can get deals like that, even if somebody was selling it for the same price. So I've had multiple people be ordering from me. Like I said, I have a person right now, and I don't disclose people's names or anything, but sending me the payment in full in cash. And I believe they've worked with me before. Um, your books will be delivered right away. They will be packaged securely. And my reputation as far as a seller is bar none, which is funny because that's my other channel on YouTube, bar none 11970. So if anybody has ever ordered from me from the auctions before, put in the comment section of what your experience was. And again, like I said, Daniel is right here. You can ask him. I offer discounts and programs that no one else on YouTube offers. And I'm the first person, as far as I know, that actually came up with eBay auction. I mean, Yahoo. That's showing my age, Yahoo auctions, but the YouTube auctions. So if you're looking for deals, if you're looking for somebody that you can trust, somebody that will offer you discounts, somebody will offer you payment plans, somebody that will package your comics securely, safely, within 24 hours, well, 24 business hours, because obviously if you pay a Saturday night, I can't mail it the next day on a Sunday. but you understand what I'm saying. And it will be priority mail. I will mail you the tracking number, and you won't have to worry about the manila envelope of death. So if you're interested, contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. Again, you can see all the payment plans and information there if you want to pause it and read it. And if you want to support me on Patreon, you can go to patreon.com/we love comics. And if you want to critique the AI art, please do. So thanks for watching, everybody. I look forward to dealing with anybody else that's interested. The books that were sold were Detective Comics 359. I'm not going to say who bought them, but if anybody wants to volunteer that, they can. Hulk number 180 is sold. Fantastic Four number 48 and 49 has been sold. Amazing Spider-Man 20 has been sold. And Avengers number 4. So 6 of the 18 books have been sold. And again, not one person bid during the live auction. So that's why I don't even worry if that happens, because I've had that happen twice. And both times I sold. This was actually the quote unquote worst sale that I've done so far. I mean, it hasn't officially ended yet until Sunday night, but I still sold 6 key comics. So it pays to be one of my power viewers to watch things in advance, but you still have the opportunity even though you missed the live show. So check out the live auction if you want more details about the comics, because I go again, it's in the order as it was in the auction. And then contact me at peacefulfeelings@yahoo.com. Let me know how you want to pay. And if you need a payment plan, and again, as long as you pay on time, the book will be sent out as soon as it's been completed. And if you pay for it faster, you just get the book faster. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And remember, it is not you, it is not I, it is We Love Comics. And since not many people are in the live chat, we're going to have Daniel Cochran, Jason Brazier, and GT Key Comic. All 3 of you are today's surprise subscriber shout outs. You guys know what to do with that, so you can do that and post your links in the in the comment section once it uploads. And if you see a link, it means it's been verified. So go check them out, give them some support, and I'll see you next video, everybody. And don't forget to have your troll spayed or neutered. I'll see you next video.